And welcome everybody, it's Mario 2100, and we're back again with the First Impression series, and it's now time for, oh boy, Resident Evil 2, and I'm actually playing this at probably like 8:30 at night. So, yeah, thematic timing to play this game and start it up. And since it's a horror game, oh my god, my nerves are going to go up to 11 when it comes to this. But I also have the 1998 costumes, which look really stupid. I got that with the game. I think they were actually free DLC. And I might have the alternate outfits I think I unlocked for the game, and I think I've got some extra DLC costumes and stuff. I'm gonna go with Leon first. Oh, so hardcore is basically normal Resident Evil 2 from back in the PS1 days. So yeah, so this is the remaster of, well, I should say Resident Evil 2 Remake, not remaster, sorry. But yeah, so hardcore is definitely like the PlayStation 1 original of Resident Evil 2, in that saving requires an ink ribbon, which there wasn't many of in Resident Evil 2. There was enough, but there was not many in the game. That was one of the things that made the game a little bit more horror-y, if that's a word. Definitely scarier, because you didn't know when you have to save. I'm just going to go with standard, because I've played some action games before, but not Resident Evil, like classic Resident Evil type action games. I've played Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6 in terms of this story, and of course Resident Evil 7, which kind of goes back to the kind of Resident Evil 4 type style.
Last Friday night, I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, so I figured she was drunk.
Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You got to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse, like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
That's
Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong. Okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
You got that right. You freeze up around these things? Those sensitive.
Come on. Just getting good.
So, I am not a fan of Resident Evil, like not like a substantial fan of the games. Like, I haven't played them since the original game, like the original Resident Evil 1 back on the PlayStation 1. My foray was Resident Evil 5. When I played that a little bit, it was actually my friend's copy, Resident Evil 5. I believe it was Gold Edition. It might have been just like the later release of Resident Evil 5, but definitely I played the public demo of Resident Evil 6. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 with Chris, Wesker, and and Jill as DLC in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But yeah, so Resident Evil 6's public demo, Resident Evil Revelations, I think was another one that I played the demo for. But when it comes to Resident Evil games, Resident Evil 7 was actually my first one that I actually did play. I've never played Resident Evil 4, which sucks. You know, I really would have loved to play Resident Evil 4, because I hear that game is absolutely fantastic, and I've seen copies of the game around. I do want a physical copy of that game, and I think I do want to play the Wii version of that game. So if I'm going to pick a physical copy, which I have seen for the Wii version, I've seen it around, so it's not uncommon.
That's weird.
but I do want to experience Resident Evil 4 for the first time via the Wii version. So, did we put that back in the petrol browser? Because it looked like we just left it in the car. But yeah, this is Leon S. Kennedy. So his debut was Resident Evil 2. He does come back in Resident Evil 4 and some of the later games in the franchise. Resident Evil, I think, yeah. So 6, he comes back in. But yeah, Leon is definitely a fan favorite from a lot of people. But you know, his Resident Evil 4 made sure of that, especially. Resident Evil 2, definitely when it comes to the classic games, I think is probably the one that is loved the most when it comes to the classic Resident Evil games, like Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and to an extent Code Veronica as well. Resident Evil 2 seems to be that game that a lot of people love. You can walk around, flashlight.
All right. Don't move. I'll be back for you.
So I've never played this game, so this is a person going to the remake.
Stop moving. Officer, you need help?
Stay back, sir. I got this.
Is that a liquor? Is that what they call it in the franchise? Or is it just a regular zombie? I forget.
I'll shoot. Son of a bitch. Oh, what the hell?
Oh boy, someone was having fun over here. Cool. But yeah, so here is our inventory. We have the miscellaneous stuff. Oh, okay, so we actually got a letter. Officer Leon S. Kennedy. So, in the game, Leon, this is his first day on the job as a Raccoon City Police Department officer. So he's completed his training. He's set to go for orientation at the Raccoon City Police Department, which the police station, which he was on his way to, I believe, on Friday, September 25th at 8 AM. So obviously this must be the 24th. And then we have the map feature, which we don't have yet, so obviously... yeah, the music is creepy, but that's...
No way. This can't be.
See now, knowing a little bit of like Resident Evil 7 and how some of the classic games work, oh, okay, that's nice. Doesn't in my oh shit, I jumped then. I'll be fine. Okay, do Do I need to go back this direction? No. Can't. Gotta escape. Front door? Yep. Ah, Claire Redfield. Good shot, Leon. I don't know how I did that because I had no bullets in my gun, but cutscene convenience.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later. When we're safe.
Holy shit.
So yeah, so this is Claire Redfield, who is with us. Claire is a new character for this game, but is... Wait, is she a new character in this game? I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure she is a new character in this game, but she is the sister of a character from the first game, the first Resident Evil, in Chris Redfield. So I think we might have heard about Chris's sister Claire in the first game, but we didn't hear much about her. I'm not sure if she was in the first game.
Yeah. Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. Looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Oh. It's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
And now we go to Raccoon City, which is the home of Umbrella. Yeah. Chris, I mean, technically is a cop, but he's technically not a cop at the same time. In terms of Resident Evil 1, I'm not thinking in like the future terms of the franchise with the BSAA and stars and all that type of stuff. I'm just thinking more like Resident Evil 1. Like, in some ways he was a cop, in some ways he wasn't a cop at the same time, but it's just weird. And now we get this really, really, really cool intro. Oh, now that's awesome. That reminds me a lot of the trailer for Resident Evil 7 with the number popping up and then the title, and it gives me that kind of reminder.
Take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station.
Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone who needs.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. You'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no survivors?
No, there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be.
Well, Leon is right. Just to go into a little bit of spoilers, there are people that are alive, there are survivors in this game, and you will see that also in Resident Evil 3, because that takes place around about the same time as Resident Evil 2. Oh, great. God damn it, that is not the game, that is my dog's barking again. Oh, that's the truck from earlier.
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now! Hold on!
And that's how we can't use the car anymore, I guess. Don't really know the plot of Resident Evil 2, but I would assume we don't have a car now because we've crashed it. So we can't escape from the car. Yeah. It's a good call, Leon. That is a really good call because, goddamn, when you have fire near an oil tanker, what's it gonna do? You're gonna flare the petrol. It's just gonna blow.
Yeah, I'm alright. How about you?
Not really.
Stay here, it's not safe.
Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
I'll be there. This is out of control.
We gotta go this way. No, I still have no bullets. Gotta go down this alleyway.
Shit. It's everybody. They've all turned.
Oh, okay, so I'm still at 5 status, although maybe that's just because of the cutscene. I've only gotten bitten once, but I thought I would have been at caution already.
There it is. The station.
Music, that means there's more. No, I ran straight into him. I was trying to go around. Now I'm at caution. Oh, okay, so it gives me a prompt when I'm at caution, which is good. Lock the door, or the gate rather. No bullets around, no. I've used them all. I'm guessing that's some trophy of Welcome to the City of the Dead. I'm guessing. Is what that one's called. The only problem is that I'm trying to make sure that my dogs don't bark, but that's partly because I'm recording, but it's because other fucking dogs are barking around in other backyards and stuff, and it sucks. Just give me a minute. Hey! Shut up! Shut up! No need for barking. Okay, very sorry for that. I'm gonna be quiet, so I can still change my outfit. We'll go with 98. Why not? Well, this will probably be very dumb, but we'll give it a go. Oh my god! Look at the model. It looks so stupid. Okay, so we gotta find a fuse. Look at it. It looks so dumb. Okay, so that is a door that I cannot. There's a door that I cannot unlock. So yeah, it's got the creepiness factor down. I mean, the original Resident Evil 2 had this going down really too. Back in, was it 98? Handgun ammo. Okay, so that should get it out of our, yep, it is. Out of our inventory, which is good. We've got more bullets to worry about. Oh, spaghetti. I was like, that's more ammo. How? Okay, so there's nothing else in this room, it looks like. I wonder if this is real time, like a real time costume, then we'll just go. Get out that way? Must need the fuse. Damn it. So I didn't really want to go this way first, did I? Yeah, Leon's doing that, and probably until I fix him up for being in caution. Which might be a while. Because I've got to find green herb at least to fix that. Okay, can we go in the women's? Yes, we can go in the women's bathroom. Okay, overflowing. Zombie? No. First aid spray though. That's very important, we can use that. So, is it one level? Yeah, so we'll wait until we're at danger status to use that first aid spray, because that'll be very important, because we need a lot of those. Because back when I played Resident Evil 7, I did that, and it worked out very well for me to get through the game. I didn't game over that much unless it was like a one mistake kill thing, which did happen.
Jesus.
On the occasion. No, I need bolt cutters for that. So I don't have that yet.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door! I'll get you out! Please! Help me! I got you. Give me your other hand.
Hang in there, he's dead. It is real time! It is a real time costume! Look at it! It looks so stupid! Officer's notebook. So you kind of have a map. And obviously they're for puzzles later on in the game. Oh shit. Got him. 2. So how many? Ow. Ow, that really hurt. Where are you? Yep. Dead. Dead, dead, dead. God, I am surprised I am not dead. And now I'm probably dead. Yeah, as you can see upon my my god. Well, it doesn't pull any punches, does it? This game. This game doesn't pull punches. I don't think... I'm thinking Resident Evil 7, I didn't die this early, but I am not sure.
I'll get you out.
So if I can avoid battle, I'll try to save bullets and stuff, but
I got you.
I think that's the point of this game, is survival, and they won't give you enough, it won't be like the later games of the franchise, like 4 and above, when they give you plenty of ammo and it's just like an action game. It's more a survival horror still, which I think is a good thing for Resident Evil 2, because that's how it originally was. Okay, I'm gonna skip this cutscene. And I'm gonna change the costume back. As goofy as it is. I think I want, if I die again, I want to see the reaction of Leon. Okay, so bite me. Get out. Yeah, this is definitely survival, I will say. Yeah, out of bullets again. Yeah, so I gotta make sure that I'm in the mindset that I'm not playing Resident Evil 7 again. And that I'm playing Resident Evil 2. Can't get out that way either. Yeah, I was gonna say there has to be some way that I have to get around this enemy. To get around this this zombie. No, inventory is triangle. Oh, at least I had the first aid spray. Would rooms. Ah, that's for the outside. Put him down. At least put him down for now, on the ground. Maybe not kill them, because that I think is something that you do have to do in this game now. Wooden boards. Make sure nobody else comes in. Oh shit! Oh. That was a genuine jump scare for me. Holy shit. That was fucking scary. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot that that zombie was in there. Oh. Yeah. How am I gonna get in there?
Jesus.
This guy's up again. Come on. Oh. Have I got to tread lightly around them to not alert the noise, or what's the deal? Okay, yeah, I've locked myself in a corner. Oh, so I had to get out, like so. So I wasted bullets for nothing.
You're safe.
Hey, I think this guy's called the Lieutenant in the original game.
Marvin Brown.
Leon Kennedy. There was another officer I couldn't.
Yeah.
It's like your hands all bloody, but
I'm sure you
dude.
did what you could, Leon.
Oh boy.
Does anyone know what started this?
Not a clue. But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to
Well.
start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon.
Oh, so it was after that, so it's October.
Okay, Lieutenant, I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
This is good news. We can get you to a hospital.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I just slow you down. Now, you'll need this.
Can't take it.
Stop.
Combat knife.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out. Or you run. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So this will definitely help. Combat knife will help. It is another weapon that we have to use along with our handgun. But it'll definitely help in the long run. Oh, you gotta hold L1. Oh, so if you use it as a counterattack when you get caught by a zombie or whatever, you lose it until you defeat that particular enemy. then you get it back. So you can slash them all you want. So yeah, so that'll definitely help. So now we gotta find the 3 medallions for the statue. But anyway, I think this is where we should leave it for Resident Evil 2. So what do I think? Oh my god, yeah. If you didn't think that Resident Evil could be a scary game again after 4, 5, 6, and somewhat 7, because I know that in like Revelations, that sort of thing, 7 definitely would have piqued your interest when it comes to the spooky factor, but this game, oh boy. You are basically your own worst enemy for this game, in particular. When it comes to the scary parts, jump scares and all that type of stuff, I mean, you would even notice just from this video. You would have noticed how spooked I was when that officer in that far room actually gave me a jump scare, because I completely forgot, oh yeah, I didn't actually kill that guy, did I? I just let him eat me so I could get out of the room. Yeah, so you are basically your own worst enemy when it comes to horror games in general, when it comes to like jump scares, all that type of stuff. But I think that works to the game's benefit, not as a... Oh, there's a typewriter down here. And handgun ammo, which I will definitely take. 6 bullets, but that'll at least be good. And we have a typewriter, which is basically our save for this game. But yeah, it definitely has the creepiness factor down packed, which is a good thing. Oh, we have our weapons vault, the box. Don't believe we need that. Move that to there. Wait, has that got a health bar on it? Looks like it's got looks like we've got degradation for our knife, which I hope not. Another area.
How I imagine my first day.
Never would, Leon, but yeah, I think the voice acting is great. I think that the character models with the extra costumes is funny as hell. But yeah, it is looking to be a creepy game, which is good. I don't mind that being a thing. I will play more of the game. It will probably spook me the fuck out. Because like I said, for Resident Evil 7 and a few other spooky games that I've played, I do not do well when it comes to horror games in general. What happens if I go back to the title screen? That is another question I do want. Will it actually give me the old Resident Evil? Not really. Yes, extra spoilers. You also have an option to purchase Resident Evil 3, so that must have been an update. Bonuses, all type of stuff. But yeah, Resident Evil 2. It's good that I'm finally playing the game, because I waited for this, and I am very excited for... Speaking of Resident Evil 3, I'm very excited to at least try that game out, especially after I play this one. It'll be interesting to see how my feelings are towards Resident Evil 3. If I do end up beating this game in particular, which I will try and do. I did it for Resident Evil 7, I stuck it out, and that game is pretty damn good. I really, really, really enjoyed that game, despite it being very spooky, especially in the first person. This is more a third person, so I can kind of see a lot of things coming. Still get spooked, of course, but yeah, I can definitely see a lot more things coming than really in first person. From like things behind me, that sort of thing. But I stuck it out for Resident Evil 7. I will try to do it for this game and give it a fair shot. Even though realistically when it comes to horror and survival horror, they're not my particular genres, but like I said, sorry, just yawning. And what I usually say when it comes to the first impression series, I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to give it its fair shot. Resident Evil 3, when that comes out, because that is a game that I'm anticipating in 2020, I will give that game a fair shot as well. Whether I play a lot more of Resident Evil 2 or not. If I finish the game or I don't, I still will give Resident Evil 3 a shot, and its own shot at that, because that game deserves it as well, as just as much as Resident Evil 2, as much as people do not like Resident Evil 3 as much as Resident Evil 2. It's a new game, it's another remake, it might be in the same sort of style as this game, but it's its own game, and I have to give it its fair shot because, like I said, it's a new game, technically, so it's another game from the Resident Evil franchise that I want to play, that I'm interested to play, and Nemesis looks crazy as hell in that game, so that is something I'm really excited about as well, because Nemesis is a really fucking cool character in the series in general. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching my first impressions video of Resident Evil 2 Remake from 2019 for the Sony PlayStation 4. This has been Mario Man 10,100. You guys have a great day or night, and of course, take care.